On to round number 18, and round number 18 is a nice simple round. So I'm going to go back to my lovely olive. I love this color. I'm very into green at the moment. Right, so what we're going to do is, you can pretty much start anywhere really, because all we're doing is a round of half double crochets. Rightio. So I think best place to start would be where we made our 6 half double crochets. So when we ended the round, we ended with 6 half double crochets into the 6 half double crochets from the previous round, and then we worked our 23 half double crochets into the third back loop. But now we're just working simple half double crochets. So this is the section where we work 2 half double crochets into our chain 4 and between the 2 trebles, right? So it's the next stitch afterwards. Okay, so I'm going to start with chain 2, and now we'll just work 35 half double crochets Okay, so I'm not going to work 35 half double crochets with you because we'll all fall asleep, I'm sure. It's like watching paint dry. All right, but I just wanted to show you where to start. So you're going to carry on until you have 35 half double crochets, and that's where I'll see you next. So we have 35 half double crochets. Now we're going to be working into our next 12 half double crochets, right? So we're going to work 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, right? And then we'll work our next 12 half double crochets. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You can just speed up your video. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and then we're going to work the next 12. Right, so then we're going to work again. So we're going to work the next 12 half double crochets, then the next 6 half double crochets, then the next 23 half double crochets, then the next 6, so I've broken it up like that. Okay, so basically you're working every stitch in the next round. Okay, and you're just doing simple half double crochets. You're not working into the back loops or anything like that. So I shall see you at the end of this round. We can finish off this round together and do the stitch count, and then we're moving on to round number 19. Right, and to finish off, as we've done before, we're just going to slip stitch to our, so here's our beginning chain 2 space, which is equal to 1 half double crochet. We're just going to slip stitch into our second half double crochet and fasten off. Right, now we are going to move on to round number 19. So we have got an indie round coming up. Okay, so right, we're going to be moving. Sorry, I seem to have lost my cream yarn. Oh, there we go, right at the bottom of the basket, of course. Right, so we are going to be, so this is an indie round, and oh, sorry, just trying to get my yarn sorted out. Right, so now what we're going to be doing is making a popcorn into our chain 1 spaces from round number 16. So where we did our chain 1 spaces here, we are going to be making some popcorns. Right, so there's 4 of these chain 1 spaces in 1, 2, 3, 4 sections, so that means we'll have 16 popcorns. So we're not going to do a single crochet between them, we're just going to make our little popcorns. I think popcorns are my second favorite stitch. My first favorite, of course, being puffs. Right, so we begin with a chain 3, which is equal to a double crochet. Of course, you can make a standing double crochet, as I always say. So this is a 5 double crochet popcorn. Right. And the reason I say 5 double crochet popcorn is because you can actually make them fatter. You can make 6 double crochets or even 8 double crochets if you need nice fat popcorns. Right. Okay, so I'm just going to do one little section with you so that there's no confusion. So at the end of this round, this indie round of popcorn making, you are going to be a popcorn making expert. Right, and I know there are easier ways of making popcorns, but I just make them this way. Okay, and then you're just going to skip over that treble front post and work into your next 4 chain 1 spaces. Sorry, I'm starting to lose my voice a little bit. Right. Okay, and then you don't do a chain 1 or anything. You skip right over to your next chain 1 space. Okay, so I'll just do this last one. 3, 4, and 5. Okay. Right, so you're going to have 16, so you're going to have 4, 8, 12, 16. So you have 16 popcorns, and then just fasten off. So I'll see you at the end of the 16 popcorns. So we'll just fasten off, and then you do the next 7 sets of 16 popcorns. Okay, and I'll see you in a moment. I'll just finish off this little section here so that you know to fasten off. See you in a moment. So it's going to look like that. Right. So you're just going to fasten off after your last popcorn and then carry on with the next 7 sets of 16 popcorns. And that is the second last round, because in fact I had 21 rounds, but I've eliminated 1 round because I think I want to keep this at a nice tidy 20 rounds. So the next round can actually fall into part 3B. Right, so we are nearing the end of this section, and I shall see you at round number 20, which is the last round for this part, which is part 3A. So as I was saying earlier on in the video, This has taken me a lot longer than usual, and it's because, of course, Mr. Hooks and Tails is home for the holidays right up until the 25th. And so if any of you have husbands at home, etc., etc., you know that it's very distracting. And I think once he's back at work, I'll be able to speed things up, get back to my normal, like, speedy output. So, see you at round number 20. Yo! So we are on to the last round, and as you can see, I still have quite a few tails, but I'm going to work them all in after the final round for this part. This is an indie round again, and we are going to begin by making around the top of our 3 double trebles together a chain 2. Now that chain 2 is equal to 1 half double crochet. Then we're going to work a chain 2, a proper chain 2. So we have a half double crochet and a chain 2, right? And then we are going to skip a popcorn and into the next space 1 half double crochet, chain 2, and that's pretty much what we're going to be doing. Chain 2, chain 2. Then we are going to work a double crochet front post over our treble front post, like that. Then we're going to chain 2, yarn over, skip a popcorn, and work a half double crochet into the next space. Chain 2, half double crochet into the next space. Chain 2, half double crochet into the next space. Chain 2, yarn over, and work a double crochet front post, chain 2. Skip the next popcorn, 1 half double crochet into the next spot or the next space, and so on, right? So we're just going to carry on like that. Yarn over, double crochet front post, chain 2, right, chain, oopsie, chain 2, chain 2 to the next space, chain 2, yarn over, and work over your last half double crochet front post that we made over our puffs, right, like that. And fasten off. And there we go. Right. So I'm going to do that little extra slip knot. Okay. And now when you work your tails in, you're just going to work them, right? So you're going to work them so that this three double trebles together is secured over there, right? So the way that I did that is is to just take, sorry, I'll show you. So the way I did that is to just work it over the top like that. Okay, and then secure it at the back, like so. All right, so now you're going to, and then of course you need to also work in your, right, and you can just, so just make sure that, oopsie, no, sorry, that's not the right spot. The right spot is where your line of the denim color goes. So there we go. Okay. Okay. So there we go. This is a lot of tails and so on, hooks and tails, right? But not the kind of tails we want to hear about. So many of them. Right, so that's what your final round is going to look like for your part 3A, and you're going to do this 7 times more. And I'm just wondering if I should do a stitch count. Is a stitch count important? Because you can also just refer to the written pattern, right? So you're going to, I'll quickly do it. So you'll have 3 double crochet front posts, and you'll have 4, 8, 12, 16, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, chain 2 spaces, right? So there's like 4 chain 2 spaces in each section, and you have 3 half double crochets in each little panel. So 3, 6, 9, 12. Right. Well, thanks for making it this far. So this was quite a fun journey, I think. I like all the little twists and turns, and of course my favorite are definitely the indie rounds. It gives me the freedom to do all sorts of things. Right, I shall see you at round number 1 of part 3B, and hopefully that'll be a lot sooner than, and less time than you've had to wait for part 3A. So see you there, and see you in Crochet Land. I'm very excited to see all your work and your colorways. So please feel free to post them on our Hooks and Tails pattern workshop group on Facebook. You'll find the details for that in the pattern. Adios. Bye.